yes, Bjørn-Rune Nilsen came up with a bona fide suck versus suck. Def Leppard's Hysteria versus AC/DC's The Razor's Edge. I think both these albums suck. And you know, Bjorn wrote, he said, you know what? I used to love both these albums, but I think they suck now. Well, there you go, Bjorn. You woke up a little later than I did. I didn't like these albums at all when they were new. And I think, Hysteria, all right, that's one thing, but AC/DC really hurt. Because, Flying the Wall and Blow Up Your Video weren't great albums, but at least I liked more than one song off it, where here I only like one song off this Razor's Edge. It's terrible, but the songs on Razor Edge may be terrible to me, but some of these terrible songs win against these Hysteria songs because it sucks so hard. All right, worst AC/DC album, and I don't know if that's the worst Def Leppard album. I say it's tied with everything that came out after it. Yeah, that's what I think. And yeah, thanks to my killer viewers, I have heard every single Def Leppard album because they donated for me to do track versus track. And I'm telling you, everything after Hysteria is just as bad. It's just as bad. I'll give Hysteria the slight edge because there's two songs on Hysteria, even though they're not great, they're better than anything that came out after it. All right, so here we go. Here we start with the song Woman versus Thunderstruck. All right. When I heard Woman, this was before I heard the album. I heard it on the radio, and I thought, that's okay, man. I'll check out Hysteria. And I bought the album because of that song, so fuck that song for tricking me into buying such a shitty album. But I will say a bigger fuck you to Thunderstruck. I freaking hate that song. That may be my least favorite AC/DC song ever. And believe me, there's a lot of songs I'm not too fond of that you'll hear coming up on this album. But my God, I can't stand that damn song. It just grates on me. I'm giving that one to the shitty. Well, it's not that shitty. I don't think it deserves a fart. But Thunderstruck totally does. Ay, que peste. Alright, next one. Rocket goes against Fire Your Guns. The only song I like off Razor's Edge is Fire Your Guns. And seriously, Rocket these nuts. Alright, next. Animal versus Money Talks. Man, I take it back what I said about Thunderstruck. I forgot. Money Talks has to be the worst AC/DC song ever. Ever. And yeah, I saw them play this live, thank God, only once on the Thunderstruck tour. And I caught one of those dollar bills that has Angus's picture on it. But anyway, yeah, Money Talk sucks so bad. I'm giving it to the horrible Animal. Now, Animal by Wasp, that's a good tune. All right, next. Love Bites. You know, when you make love, do you look in the mirror? And that's going against The Razor's Edge. You know, this song is boring, but this crappy song wins. All right, next. Pour Some Sugar on Me versus Mistress for Christmas. Ooh, Mistress for Christmas is a runner-up. That and Thunderstruck are runners-up. You know, right behind Money Talks. Seriously? I'm giving it to the terrible, horrible, abysmal Pour Some Sugar on Me. That may be the only time you ever see that song win when I do a suck versus suck. Alright, so this is a special suck versus suck. Next, Armageddon It versus Rock Your Heart Out. Rock Your Heart Out. Oh, man. You know, it's so half-baked. And the drumming, man, on this album. Woo, do I miss Phil Rudd. Yeah. Rock Your Heart Out is horrible. Armageddon It's worse. You know, Armageddon It. You get it? Because he lost an arm. Armageddon It. I don't think that's funny. I don't get Def Leppard's sick sense of humor. That's horrible. And the song sucks. Alright, next. Gods of War versus Are You Ready? I'm giving it to AC/DC, Are You Ready? Because I hate Gods of War. I mean, it's one of the worst songs on here. Well, yeah, I understand. A lot of people feel like, oh, it's a great song. It's one of the worst songs on here for me. So, yeah, I'm giving it to the crappy Are You Ready? All right, next. Don't Shoot Shotgun. And that's going against Got You by the Balls. Got You by the Balls. What kind of fucking title is that? Got You by the Balls? That's a horrible, horrible title. I mean, not a horrible title. Yeah, it is. I was about to say something that's not politically correct, so I stopped myself because if I say it, people will accuse me of being something I'm not. So I'll just say, Got You by the Balls sounds painful. And I don't want a song that sounds painful like that. You know, unless it's Cannibal Corpse because I come blood. That's okay. But that's terrible. Got You by the Balls. Ugh. I mean, it still wins, but it's a sucky song and a sucky title. Yeah, it sucks and it wins. Alright, next. Run Riot versus Shot of Love. Shot of Love. I mean, look, I don't like Run Riot, okay? But when I listen to Shot of Love, I'm thinking to myself, what a bullshit song. Fuck you. That's what I say when I hear Shot of Love. Like, fuck you. It loses. I'm giving it to the horrible Run Riot. Alright, next. Hysteria versus Let's Make It. I gotta tell you, man. I don't like either song. Either song is very fart-worthy. Very, very fart-worthy. But man, Let's Make It has the most annoying chorus I've ever heard from AC/DC. It's the most annoying chorus ever. I'm giving it to the crappy Hysteria. Alright, next, Excitable. And that's going against Goodbye and Good Riddance to Bad Luck. Another stupid-ass title. You know, you cannot say Goodbye and Good Riddance to Bad Luck. Bad luck hits us all. A lot of us, when we do good things, we're good people, but bad luck hits us here and there. So let's say we have some bad luck and we conquer it. It'll be back. I promise you. Fuck you, song. It still wins, though, because Excitable fucking blows hard. Alright, next. Love and Infection versus If You Dark. I think I wrote that wrong. But yeah, fuck that song, too. Love and Affection. I said this on a past episode when I talked about this crappy album. I said, this one is, I mentioned, is like, it's amazing how this wasn't a single because it's kind of catchy. I mean, I don't think it's that bad compared to the rest of the album, except for Woman. This would be my second favorite, even though I don't really think it's a good song. Actually, I think it's kind of sucky, but it just sucks less than stuff like Hysteria and Pour Some Sugar on Me. So yeah, I'm giving that one to Love and Infection. Even though it's kind of crappy, but let's hear for it. If You Dark, I know I wrote that wrong. So there you go, Bjorn. This is the final score. Yeah, both these albums tried, but they couldn't outsuck each other. That's why it's a tie. It's a tie because they both equally suck. Even though Def Leppard has like almost 2 songs I like. But anyway, thank you, Bjorn. You rock, my friend. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this bona fide suck versus suck. And everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. And what do you think of these 2 albums? Leave them in the comments below. I know there's fans of both these albums. These albums sold squillions of copies. So, you know, I understand if some of you out there like it, you know. I just don't, you know. I'm not blessed with your ears. But anyway, leave it in the comments below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. And like the video as the motorcycle's running by my house. Because that's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.